Hi, welcome to another Edinburgh Retro video. Today we're going to be looking at the PS4. As one or two of you might be aware, it was released in the UK yesterday, the 29th of November, and I was one of the lucky ones to pre-order it, and it arrived yesterday. I was going to make an unboxing video, but I did make it, but due to a technical hitch, which I'm not going to go into, I'm unable to publish it. To be honest with you, it's probably the most underwhelming unboxing video you'd ever see. It was literally, to anyone else that's got a PS4, they'll verify this, it was literally the box, the console controller, a mono earphone thing, which I'm probably going to chuck in the bucket, it's a waste of time. HDMI cable and a power cable, so really there was nothing, there was no extra bits of paper with it, bar the instructions, safety instructions, that was it. So I'm not even going to waste time uploading it, because if you want to look at other people doing unboxing videos, then you can do that, because it's nothing interesting. So I thought this morning I would put together this, let you see it in action. I've not got many games. I've got Killzone, Shadowfall, and I've got a couple of the games that I was able to download from PS Plus. So as you can probably see, to anybody that's got a PS3, the interface is very similar. You know, it's the same with the PS Vita. They just use the same sort of icons, same layout, etc. So there's nothing really revolutionary. On my TV, this only goes up to 1080i, so it would probably look slightly better on a 1080p TV, but still looks really nice. HD's HD, it does look nice. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let you see how quickly it boots up. Compared to the PS3, which took up quite a while, this seems to boot up quite a bit quicker. So I shall just power down and we'll go for it. And is it going off yet? Not yet. It takes longer to go off than it does to go on. Fun enough. And she's off. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So about, I know my seconds weren't accurate, probably about 12, 11, 12, 13 seconds, something like that, so it's pretty quick. So anyway, let's, I'll just give you a quick overview of the features. I say these are the games here. Obviously I've got Killzone, I've got Resogun, the Playroom's a sort of a demo thing you can use. It's primarily just been put together for the use of a camera, which I don't have. It's meant to be quite a good camera, it doesn't require as much space, but I said I don't have the camera, so I don't see a lot of point in showing you this. Contrast, flower. Because this is a day one, it was only released yesterday. There's quite a lot of features not yet implemented. So if you go into TV and video, I've got you can obviously download Amazon, Love Film, BBC iPlayer, 5 Demand. You can see them there. I've got Netflix put in. I'll let you see Netflix going. It's quite fast. But things like media server streaming video from your PC, that doesn't seem to be up and running yet. So I think it seems to be quite quick in it loading.
Dirty. Good friend of mine, a bloody good rap, Chris Finch. Yeah.
So yep, there you go, that's Netflix. Quite good loading. Anyway, you don't want to see that, you want to see the game. So we'll start off first. Flower, this was a game that came out on the PS3. I'm not too sure if this is actually just the same game that's been ported across. It looks to me to be very similar. If hippies were ever to take over the government and ban all killing games, this would be the kind of games that we'd be playing. You basically take the part of a flower or a petal, and using the controller, tilting it, you've got to kind of collect other flowers. It sounds very, very dull, but it's actually quite nice. So you control this petal. The idea being you kind of fly into other petals and they join you on your journey. It's quite a nice game. It's a bit like a kind of one of these painting games, a bit like a current gen Wizwall, whereas once you've found all the flowers, it eventually paints the landscape. As I said, I'm not sure if this is a step up from the PS3 version. I'm not convinced it is. The PS3 version was really nice anyway. And that is Flower. Let's come out with this. Next one, Contrast. Again, it's there's nothing there that I wouldn't say is possible in the PS3. You play the part of this girl. The clever game mechanic with this is you're able to become a shadow. So to reach parts of the landscape that you couldn't normally get to, if you turn into a shadow you can actually walk up the shadows, if that makes any sense. Again, this is graphically wise. It uses the Unreal Tournament engine. There's nothing here that if I told you this was on the PS3, you're not going to disbelieve me, because there's nothing. It doesn't push the boundaries at all. It is only, I think, £12 to buy, or you can get it free on PS Plus. So I'll just very quickly let you see how this game works. I've done it in the wrong order. You can see the shadows play a big part of the game. Okay, so it's this one first. And then this one. And you can see I'm now a shadow, like so. And it allows you to run along and collect various things, and I can change back to being normal again. So it's nice. I mean, it's a nice nice environment. Oddly, there seems to be a complete lack of actual people in the game. And it's all nice shading and shadows, etc. But again, there's nothing here that the PS3 couldn't do, I wouldn't think. So that's, I've forgotten the name of it again, that's Contrast. Again, it's about £12 to buy, or else you can pick it up. If you've got a PlayStation Plus membership, you can download it for free. My favourite game so far, as I've only got a couple of games, is Resogun. To describe it, it's basically a cross between Defender and Galaxy Wars, kinda. It's quite simple game mechanics. Left stick controls the movement, right stick controls the fire. You've got your smart bombs, etc., your warp buttons. It's played, if you can imagine it, what you'll see in a second, it's the landscape is on a sort of cylinder and it rotates. Again, this game could easily be on a PlayStation 3, but it's got some absolutely stunning light effects, graphic effects, which you'll see. So I'm going to shut up now and just let you see it getting played. It's even similar to Defender as far as you've got to try and save human beings, so the baddies try to take the humans and you need to try and rescue them.
Save the last human. Keepers reported.
There's a human. One clever thing, one thing that, wow, I'll never get tired of seeing that explosion. One thing that's nice, which they had in the Wii, but they seem to have done it better, is you can have the sound coming out of there's a speaker in the controller, which I've actually got turned off at the moment because I was playing it late last night, so I turned it off. But it actually adds quite well to it. You get a kind of 3D effect of the sound coming out the TV and out of the oh, he's got one of my humans. Come here, son. I don't know how it looks on the TV, but when I saw a video of this previously and it looked to be a bit jerky, but believe you me, it is absolutely silky smooth. It's definitely running at 60 frames a second here. I'll finish this level and move on. If you notice at the top, you can see it says 2.54. That's your sort of your chaining scoring mechanism. The more consecutive baddies you shoot, that goes up and that increases your score by that amount. That's a kind of quite a favourite game mechanic in bullet hell shooters. I'm not very good at them, but the idea is you want to consistently be killing things, which keeps your chain score moving up all the time. So I'm up to 3.16, but as soon as you go through a phase with not killing anything, that goes back down to 0. It's just gorgeous. The visuals are amazing. Right guys, that's Resogun. That's currently my favourite game. And the only game I've got which is full price is Killzone Shadowfall. I'll give you a quick overview of that. One thing I noticed when you first put the game in, it installs, it makes a small install to the hard drive. It's got a 500 gig hard drive, but the install only takes about a minute, so it's actually very, very quick. I've only played the first level of this. The game, for what I've seen, the game is nice looking. It's not the step up I was kind of hoping it was going to be, but you know what? It's the first generation of games, and you never get the spectacular games at the very beginning, unless it's a Nintendo console, it seems. It's still nice. I mean, you'll see some of the facial detail and some of the lighting effects. It's very pretty. It's pretty much your generic first-person shooter. The game I was wanting originally when I got this was Watchman, but that's been put back to spring next year, I think. Appear to be able to skip this.
Not seeing what I'm seeing. The intel speaks for itself.
They don't agree.
Well, Minister, we're going to have to convince them. I have to go. Excuse me. Welcome home, Lucas.
Thank you, sir. It's good to be back.
The men might appreciate what you did, but it wasn't smart. You're too important to this operation. God damn it, you're too important to me.
I had to, sir. Getting captured was the only way those men were getting out alive.
Luckily, we had someone to trade.
Who was she?
Codename's Echo. Chancellor Vasari took a keen interest in getting her back. Besides the fact that she's a half-breed, we've got nothing on her. Let me show you something. I take it you've seen this. Negotiations broke down days ago. The government's running it, playing out options. I can tell you they wouldn't fight any.
Since when did we start relying on politicians?
That's a good boy. Look, I know I'm asking a lot after everything you've been through, but I need your help. You're on the brink, Lucas. One wrong move and this all blows up in your face.
Whatever I can do, sir.
What I'm going to do while it's playing this kind of intro, one clever thing is the connectability between the PS4 and the PS Vita. You can actually play the games on the PS Vita, so I'll just show you that just now.
Communications, troop movements, and logistics. We need hard evidence, then we can strike.
What happened?
We don't know. That was 2 hours ago. We've heard nothing since. I need you back in there. Contact me when you've located the crew and retrieved the intel. The Hellgas know we're there, so at this point it's damage limitations. We can't leave any traces. I'm trusting you to clean this up. Do what you do best.
We're playing it at last. Again, this, I don't believe that this game couldn't look almost just as good on the PS3. It's more or less the lighting effects that seem to be the big thing.
This is Shadow 1-8. I'm inside the facility.
Good job, Ray. Locate and secure your Owl weapons package.
Copy that.
Yeah, you get the kind of glistening of like, I don't know what it is, rain or something. That's quite pretty. That's nice. Climb up.
Pulsar spot security camera.
You can expect enemy resistance. Use your tactical echo to spot any threats. Tread carefully, 1A. Pulsar out.
So right guys, I think I've showed you enough of that. Unfortunately most of it was an intro. It is nice, but I'm sure the games are going to get even better looking. But I want to show you the Vita connectivity. Let's see if I can do that just now. That's me now trying to connect on the Vita. It's now connected using remote play. Now, hopefully, there we go. You can now see I am playing the game. I can actually control it using the PS Vita, or else I can actually play the game. So when you're in the middle of a game and nature calls, you can take this to the toilet and continue your game. So it's pretty funky. So that's the PS Vita. You need one of these to do the connectivity thing. And I'll just show you any other little things that come with this. How do I exit this game? Ah, there we go. One thing that it also has, which is quite interesting, is live from PlayStation. There's a button on the controller, and you can't see it, there's a button called share. Basically that allows you to actually post up sort of like live footage of you playing a game. Now you can see here there's various games. I'm not sure if it's actually live or whether it's like a sort of video, so let's have a look at Battlefield 4. You'll need to excuse me if there's any swearing, because obviously this is just somebody. This guy doesn't. It's a bit laggy by the looks of things. I had a look at that last night and it was playing absolutely fine. So this is somebody playing Marvel superheroes.
Oh, well, I think I know what to do. No, I'll leave that for you.